Hey everyone, this is JJ the Blu-ray and DVD Collector 05 here, and today I'm going to be doing my Blu-ray collection overview of all the Transformers movies. With the sixth film coming out, I thought this will be a great opportunity to go through every single Transformers movie, what I think about the films, and obviously including the spin-off movie, Bumblebee, as well. So, anyways, let's get started. So, first of which is the Transformers 3 movie sets. Which obviously contains the first three movies that I brought in CEX a while back, about a year ago now, when I rated the five movies of Transformers to Blu-ray to go with the Bumblebee spin-off. So, anyways, this box set is rated at 12. So here's the front cover. There's the side, the three movie set of Transformers, and the same cover as it was on the front. Yeah, the same back cover. Top and bottom there. And this is a 12, contains moderate action, violence, and sex, and one use of strong language. So, yeah, let's get out the films individually. So here's Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen, and Dark Moon. So, we're obviously going to begin with Transformers. This movie came out in 2007, and this was obviously the first Transformers movie that I actually quite enjoyed as well. And it's directed by Michael Bay, and I think overall it's a pretty good film. With Bumblebee was a very good character, and Optimus Prime I thought was also good, and this was very nostalgic to me because I very much enjoyed the Transformers saga, especially the first one, which I thought was pretty good. So we'll notice here's the front, side, and the back. It's a 12, contains moderate action, violence, and the running time is 143 minutes. So here's the disc inside. So yeah, giving it a thought on Transformers, some great actors in this, including Mark Wahlberg in this. No. Wait, was Mark Wahlberg star? No, it's not. It's Shia LaBeouf, my bad. Yeah, I thought it was alright in this film. And, yeah, it was a great movie. Although there is animated series as well, which they're not as good as the films. But, yeah, Transformers is definitely a great movie, in my opinion. Okay, now moving on to the second film, which is Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. This movie came out in 2009. And yeah, this is obviously the sequel to the first Transformers. So yeah, I thought Revenge of the Fallen was quite good. I mean, I'd say this is my third favourite compared to the next one I'm going to show. So yeah, so Revenge of the Fallen is pretty good. Some great characters again. And yeah, the plots, special effects, they're all great. So it's rated at 12 again. There's the side and the back. And the total running time is on for 150 minutes. And it's a 12, contains moderate action, violence, language, sex, and drug references. And some great actors in here as well. Just like the first one. So anyway, here's the disc. So yeah, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, not as good as the first one, but overall quite good. So anyway, that's my thoughts on Revenge of the Fallen. Next up is the third Transformers movie, and that is Dark of the Moon, which this was actually the first Transformers movie I ever watched when it first came out. I thought it was very interesting, very good film. So yeah, it was very nostalgic because I've watched this movie when I was about five or 6 years old, and yeah, this was very nostalgic again. Not as good as the first Transformers, but still pretty good, and directed by Michael Bay once again. So anyway, yeah, here's the front, side, and the back. And it's a 12, contains moderate action, violence, and one use of strong language. The total running time is on for 154 minutes. And it says Blockbuster of the Year. And of course, there's on the back with Bumblebee as well, which he's my favourite character because he's yellow. Anyways, here's the disc. So yeah, I'd probably say this was my second favourite Transformers movie by the first one. So yeah, Dark of the Moon, if you haven't seen it, definitely do so. It's definitely worth a watch, especially the actors, the characters again. Great ending as always, just like the first three movies. But yeah, Transformers Dark of the Moon would highly recommend. Next up we have Transformers Age of Extinction, which is a movie that I utterly despised. The characters have changed. Still directed by Michael Bay, but they've, just weren't that great, to be honest. It was just god awful, and I can see why it has bad reviews on the movie as well, because I think it was god awful, and I just didn't really like it at all. Didn't really like it one bit. This is a film that sort of changed some of the characters, but I mean, although Mark Wahlberg is pretty good in the film, I just do not like it at all. It was just utterly terrible, if anything, if not worse. But yeah, the ending as well was also just pathetic. Just not great at all. Just not what I was expecting for a movie. But anyways, this is the front cover. There's the side and the back. And it's a 12, contains moderate action, violence, and infrequent strong language. The running time for this film is on for 167 minutes. That's a pretty long film, that. So here's the feature movie and the special features. So yeah, Age of Extinction, there was some good parts in this film. Do like Mark Wahlberg's character, like I said, but other than that, it really just wasn't anything special. So yeah, that is definitely probably going to go on the bottom of the Transformers saga. So anyway, that's my thoughts on Age of Extinction. Next up is The Last Knight. Yet again, just as god-awful as Age of Extinction. Just wasn't that great, although Steven Spielberg was the executive producer of this movie, and Mark Wahlberg was in this, but other than that, again, just weren't that good. Quite mediocre, no, if not worse, but, just the ending again, just as bad as the other film. So anyways, just pretty awful. But I do like Bumblebee as well. It was always great to see him in every Transformers movie. But yeah, other than that, not great. But anyways, here's the front cover. It's rated a 12. There's the side and the back. This movie is on for 155 minutes. It's 12 moderate action, violence, and moderate bad language, and the special features is on for 94 minutes. Yes, for the second disc. So, anyways, here's the inside with the disc. Here's a feature film movie, and the special features disc. So, yeah. The Last Knight, just as bad as the Age of Extinction, but anyways, that's my thoughts on The Last Knight. And finally we have the spin-off Transformers movie, and that is Bumblebee, which actually wasn't a bad film. Love John Cena in this film. It was very great to see him, and Bumblebee is also a great character from Transformers, which I do like anyway, so it was great to see the spin-off movie. First time I didn't really like it, but then watching it again is just amazing. It's a great spin-off movie to the Transformers saga, and I hope the next Transformers film will be better when it comes out in next month. So anyways, here's the front cover. There's the side and there's the back. And you go, it's PG contained, moderate fantasy violence, mild sex references, and injury detail language. And the total running time for this is 114 minutes. So, yeah. Here's the disc. And another thing I would say about this movie, that I did actually quite like Haley Steinfeld's character as well, who played Charlie Watson. That was how she found Bumblebee. And yeah, John Cena plays as one of Agent Burns. Also great to see him as well, since I am a John Cena fan. So anyway, that is my thoughts on Bumblebee. So to finish off this collection overview of my Transformers Blu-rays, I'm going to rank these movies from worst to first. So the worst one is actually Transformers The Last Knight. I just think it's as bad as, probably worse than Age of Extinction. Just terrible movie. Just cannot stand it. Oh. And then likewise with Age of Extinction, which I just talked about and just still don't like it to this day. Don't like the 4th or 5th movie, to be fair. So yeah, those are definitely the bottom two. Revenge of the Fallen, not a bad movie, but just not as great as the other Transformers movies. But yeah, that's why I'm ranking it for the third one. So yeah. Then we have Bumblebee, which is actually pretty good, and I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I thought I would, but that's why it's on the middle. And then Transformers Dark of the Moon, very nostalgic, but not as great as the first movie. But because, like, the first movie is just classic, nostalgic, glad I watched it. And, yeah, it's just some great actors, and Optimus Prime and Bumblebee in the film. So, that is my Transformers Blu-ray collection overview. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you think about these Transformers movies. What is your favourite or least favourite movies? I'd love to hear those as well. And also let me know in the comments if you're looking forward to seeing the new Transformers movie coming out this year. And for more Blu-ray collection overviews and whatnot, please subscribe for more.